Good day, people. Today I will explain what a probe is in Go, because I remember that when I was a Q player I didn't really understand this, and I think a lot of people just don't know what a probe is, or don't really understand when to probe, and what even is a probe. And there's not really that much information on it either. I found a page on Sensei's library about it, but I couldn't find any videos on Internet Go School. Maybe they have something, but I couldn't find it when I searched. I found a video on YouTube by Starstrong, but it was more about variations of the Shimari probe rather than just explaining what a probe is and when to probe. More basic stuff. So that's kind of the purpose of this video. So essentially, a probe, it's an asking move. You're asking your opponent what he wants, and based on what he does, you will play a certain way. But it's not really just asking. Like it's not like if only you knew, then you wouldn't have to probe. It's not like that. It's not that simple. It's more almost like a forcing move. You're forcing your opponent to pick a side or to pick a move, and you will play according to that. And timing is also important, because you have to choose to probe at the right time. Because if you probe later on, then the response might be different and better for your opponent. So timing and probing goes hand in hand. So anyway, let's just show an example. So this is a very typical or very normal opening. Black approaches and white plays here. And now black can play this probe. Also black can play here just to be fast, be active, and try to build the left side in a quick way. I have more about this on my review of the 7Q and 8Q game of this position. But anyway, this is a probe, because the thing is that if black just plays like this, now white will play here, and getting in this exchange is really nice for white. Whenever black has this, at the end of this Joseki or this Joseki, just extending and getting this exchange is something you should do very early on, if not immediately. It's just a good exchange for white to get in this. So black doesn't want this. So black will probe and play here. So this is an asking move. You're probing your opponent, or asking your opponent, where will you play? If he plays here, then you will choose this Joseki. And now C14 doesn't really put that much pressure on black, so this invasion isn't that severe. And of course white won't play here because it's just very slow, and of course this is a good exchange for black. And if white plays here, which is more unusual, then black will choose this one, and again it's the same thing. This isn't enough pressure for the invasion, and of course this sort of move is just strange. So this is a probe. You are kind of forcing white to play a certain move, and you will play your moves according to that. Of course there are other moves as well. Black can play here and like this, but that's just another game. Usually white will just play this in this specific opening. But anyway, that's just an example of why you would want to play a probe. It's also, I can show another example, a very usual one. I found this on Sensei library, where black has something like this, and let's play here, and this, and I guess white will play something else first. So Let's just play this out. And now white can probe here. So this is a probe, because you're asking your opponent, do you want this side or do you want this side? And it's also a reduction, so it's a good move to reduce, but it's also a probe. So let's say black plays here, then you will take this corner, because now black said that he wanted this territory, and you will just take it away. So this is a good move. It reduces his framework, and also it has this really nice follow-up. For instance, if black plays here, then you will take this, and now it's really the same thing. So yeah, it's a probe, because you are playing according to what your opponent plays. You're playing according to what your opponent is playing. It's not just you're trying to figure out what your opponent wants. I think it's rarely that case where you're just playing a move to figure out what your opponent wants. It's more you're forcing your opponent to commit, and then you play according to that. I see too many people say it's just an asking move, and it's really not just that. It's more of a forcing your opponent to commit kind of move, I feel. So that's another example. I can also show another one. This one, very usual opening, and now white will probe. So why does white probe? Well, if white plays something like this, and actually pros I play this, so I can't really say it's bad, but in any case, for black to get in this exchange, it's nice for black to get this exchange. And it's the same thing here. Especially this, now the extension is even further. So yeah, this exchange is really nice for black. White want to prevent that. So that's why white probes. And of course there are many responses, but the most usual way is this. Like this. And black gets territory and white gets nice influence. This is an even result. But it's not good for black, even though it kind of looks like it's a bit good for black because of all the territory. Because this wall is very powerful, and I found myself in my games when I play as black, it's difficult in the later stages to deal with this wall, especially when white has these kind of moves to build the center. But in any case, this is a probe to prevent that kind of exchange I showed earlier. Also, if white plays something like this, and later on plays here, black isn't necessarily going to play this move. Black may play something like this, for instance, to link up his stones. But if black plays here now you will play this. And now, of course, this move is again a bit slow, like I showed in the first example. So that's why this is a good probe. Now black won't play this move. And I guess that's part of the reason why this is the usual move. So yeah, this is very good timing to play this. You're kind of forcing your opponent to play here. It's all about timing. So this is another example. I also have an example from one of my own games. So this is a game I played a while back, and I'm white, and I played here. So it went like this, and now black is stating that he wants the left side. He has influence now and also stones on the top, and can quickly build this left side to be quite big. And now I want to do something about this left side. I could try to reduce something like this, but now I don't really have the option of B16 anymore, I think, because if I play here now, then black will try to kill the stone. It's something like this, and it's hard to live on the side because the center is blocked. Or maybe like this. Yeah, it's difficult for white, which is why I played this probe right away. And now, if black plays here, then it's much easier for white because now white has access to the center. You know, white can either extend on the left or jump out. So yeah, I was pretty happy with this move. I think it's good timing because of that reason. So in the game, black played here, and it's kind of what I knew he will play, because black has said that he wanted the left side, and that's why this probe is good timing, because like I showed, if black has some more stones, then black won't play this way. Black will try to kill b16. So now I can later in the game live in the corner, or probably even play this exchange first and get the bigger corner. Or black will have to spend another move to kill it, and then of course I just played one move and he played two, so it's fine. You know, taking this corner is something that you don't typically do right away, but still getting the exchange is good, because now we have the options to play here later. It's not quite big enough to take right away, because it's kind of like just a little bigger than the first endgame moves. Like, it's a late middle game type of move, maybe like 20 points or something like that. So maybe 25, I don't know, somewhere around there. So yeah, but still it's good to play this now because of the timing. So in the game this happened, and as I said, it's not like an asking. I didn't ask, do you want to play this move? It's more like I forced him to take this move, and then I started to reduce. In the game I played here because I thought that this cut is difficult because I have this sort of move, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Even if play here or something, you can now see that I can reduce black from 2 directions, which is nice. So yeah, this is also an example of a probe, why you should play a probe. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to try to explain probing because I couldn't find much material on it, and it was something that I struggled to understand myself. And as I said, I think a lot of people don't really understand probing. So that's the video. I hope you liked it, hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.